Well, it's back into conference play, and it's a tough week for us just because we're finishing up the semester and we're in finals, so that's kind of made a big adjustment in our practice schedule. In fact, today, big finals day for us, and so we were in at 8 a.m. this morning from 8 to 9:30, and they got them out of here so they can get to their classes, get to some study time, and take care of business. And we've got them all the way through Friday. But that's what they're here for, and we've got some good students, and I know they'll take care of business. And then by Saturday, we'll be able to concentrate just on basketball for a few days. We'll travel down Saturday afternoon, get ready for a early Sunday evening game against Western Oregon, who is playing very well. We knew they would be one of the toughest teams in our league coming in, and they're not disappointing other than a tough loss to Western Washington a couple weeks ago. That's all they have on their record. They went to Tarleton State, who's traditionally a very good team in the Lone Star Conference last night, and won down there. So they've got a veteran team. They've probably got 8 or 9 seniors that are playing a lot, which is totally different from us. We have a few seniors playing, but they're new to the program, and so it'll be a tough matchup for us. But I think we're getting better. This last week has been good for us. Hopefully our offense is catching up to our defense. I thought we defended very well through the first part of the season, and again, hopefully we've been able to make a little catch up with our offensive game this week, and we'll get a chance to see that on Sunday and Tuesday.
Questions?
Coach, 3-1 over your last 4 has to seem pretty impressive, and maybe do you feel maybe this team started to catch fire, maybe go on the run that you wanted to go on, just looking at that small sample size?
Well, I think we're getting better, and the last week's results against Miramar, you can just throw out the results because Tuesday we played without Jacob, and we played. I just played everybody, and to tell you the truth, I didn't even bring my play sheet down to the bench, so it was a very vanilla game. It was really designed to get a lot of people playing time and experience. Those young kids have to play in order for the game to slow down in any competition, whether it's basketball, hockey, football, anything. The game is really fast to them in their own mind right now, and it doesn't slow down until you play. So to get Eric Jenkins and Kylan and Brandon Reimer and those guys a lot of minutes where they get comfortable out on the floor was very important that first night, and I think that paid off the second night. They were much more comfortable and started to show that they have some talent, and so. But the games before that, the conference game, I thought we defended Fairbanks, we defended Billings pretty well, and our offense is again was a work in progress, but I think we made some strides, and so. We're excited to see where we're at on Sunday and Tuesday against 2 conference opponents on the road.
Where do you think this team is at?
Well, I think we're 2-0 and we're in first place in conference. That's where we're at, I think we've gotten better. We're stabilizing our lineup. Guys are accepting their roles, and you won't see as much shuffling between positions as what was going on early in the year. So I think we'll see a little bit more consistency, and I think we'll start shooting better because of that also.
In all your years of coaching at UAA, have you ever remembered a conference game on a Sunday?
No, and this is a special situation, and this one came up because of the mandatory NCAA winter break. The mandatory NCAA winter break takes us from the 20th to the 26th of December, which the 26th this year is a Wednesday, as a Tuesday, and so the 27th is always the first day that you can practice. Well, the 28th is a Thursday, and that's where our conference games were originally scheduled, 28 and 30 at the end of this month. But with us playing on the road, that means our kids would have traveled back on Tuesday or Monday night. We can't do anything on the 26th because it's mandated, and so we would have had to try to practice and travel all on one day after being off for 8 days to get ready for an important conference match. And I just didn't feel like that was fair. to us, to Fairbanks, to any of the teams who had to do that within the league. And so you'll see that Central Washington is going to Billings tomorrow night, so that's where they were able to change theirs to. Us, we were limited because of finals just finishing up this week, so Western and Concordia were gracious enough to agree to play on Sunday and Tuesday, so that's where we're going. So it was I think it's a 1-year deal, or maybe a 1 out of every 4 or 5 year deal, depending on how the holidays fall. But yeah, it's not the best, but it's still better than traveling on the day we were getting back from the holidays and then playing the next day.
I'm not sure which game it was, but I think recently DJ may have come out with an injury and then he returned. How would you say the health of your team is right now?
Oh, we're battling some things. DJ's battling a few little things, I would expect him to play at some point, whether that's Saturday or Tuesday or both. I'm not sure. And then we got little things here and there, that shouldn't hold anybody else out as long as they don't do something in the next few days. We've got a few ankle injuries that are basically pretty much healed up. We think the guys will play, maybe a little limited, but everybody's going through that this year. We're nothing special, and so next man up.